In the winter months, your skin might need an extra bit of TLC. And I'm not talking to just the ladies. Now, when the weather gets colder and your lips become a bit chapped and your skin can dry out, but instead of forking out a fortune on the latest creams, how about making your own? Emma Boston is running a course on how to do just that and is going to teach us a thing or two right here live in the studio. Welcome, Emma.
No, thank you for having me.
High five, let's do it. So let's get stuck into this.
Right,
just to kick us off, tell us why you started doing this.
Well, there's several reasons. The first one, it's ethical, because the product I'm going to make tonight is vegan. And everybody likes a little bit of vegan nowadays, absolutely. So it's ethical and it's really, really reasonably priced. This will cost you less than 5p to make.
Really?
And you can use it on your lips, on your hands, on your elbows, all over your body. I was saying earlier, it's very best to try and avoid thin skin on your face or any other part of your body where you think you might be sensitive. But other than that, you go for it.
Because looking after yourself can be quite expensive, can't it?
Can.
And this is a way of avoiding that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So what are you going to make right now then?
Sugar scrub. So shall we get started?
Talk me through it. Here we go.
Let's start. This is, just here is basic, cheap, this is fair trade Demerara sugar. It's, well, I think it's at 90p for a bag. You can get this absolutely anywhere. I'm just going to pop approximately a teaspoon into my little bowl.
So you wouldn't associate that with beauty, would you really? Or just...
You tend to associate it with rum, actually, don't you?
Yeah.
Tequila. So this is so I'll try to move it. There we go. There's the bowl. I'm mashing it down because it's quite sticky. And you can stick this in a blender or pestle and mortar if you really want to get refined sugar. I guess you could use white sugar if you wanted to. I'd avoid icing sugar unless you want a nice paste.
Okay.
It's like a little bit strange, but this is great. And it smells really,
Why is it better than white sugar?
Because it's coarser.
Ah, okay.
It's ever slightly coarser.
So I guess one of the great things about what you do is that you know exactly what's going in.
Oh my Lord, yes.
To the stuff that you're smacking on your face.
Well, it's cruelty-free.
Yeah.
Essentially. So none of this has been tested on animals, and everybody's really driven by that, and quite rightly so. They want to know where the products come from, they want to know where it's sourced, and that's been driven more and more, whether it's clothing, or whether it's food, or whether it's the hardwood flooring they put in their house. So this is olive oil.
Yes.
This is not any other type of oil, it's just normal, everyday
Other
olive
brands
oil.
Available, everybody.
Lots and lots of brands available. I also have grapeseed oil here, but there's loads of them. But this I bought because you can pick up at the supermarket or your local shop, perhaps.
There you go.
If so inclined. I'm just going to pop a wee drop into here. Just a wee drop, give it a whirl. Now, this is why I like doing this, because it's a little bit like cooking. It's a little bit like toiling away in the kitchen.
Could this be quite greasy, though? Could it not be?
Absolutely. So what you can do is if you feel it's too greasy, because everybody has a different preference. Some people love putting oil on their face as a moisturiser. Some people love cream, some people love serums. It's entirely up to you. I think the oilier it is, the better it is for your lips. And all you need to do, once you've mashed it in, good and proper.
Yeah.
So it looks a bit like, it looks like the start of a gingerbread mixture.
See, I want to eat it, if anything.
I tell you, you can stick the sticks on your cereal if you've had enough. I'll just pop it in my face and I'll whack it on my bananas.
Look at that.
It does look it doesn't look very appetising or appealing, but I have used sugar scrubs before and paid a great deal for them, which is fine if you want to do that. I'm not begrudging that. It's not one or the other.
Yeah, so what's next then? Oh, is that done?
That's it. That's all you need to do.
So should we put some on our lips, boys?
I will be hurt if you don't.
I'll have a good one.
Right, you just stick your finger, I'll pop a little bit on here. You don't need very much at all. Just wipe it on, do small circles. There you go.
Look at that. Oh, man, I could kiss you, mate.
Well, I tell you. And you just, you will eat, it doesn't matter, that's the thing, if you eat it, there's nothing lost. It's quite nice.
I get that.
And what you can do is you rub it on your lips. You can often leave it for a minute if you really want a deep scrub, and then wipe it off with a damp cloth.
Turn it, that's lovely, mate. Look at it.
It's quite nice, yeah.
I like to use it on my hands.
So let's get started. I mean, yeah, do you know what? I could just put that all over my body.
And then you can make gingerbread later, if so inclined. You know, it's
what are the other things you brought with you?
I've bought, well, a lot of people add honey instead of olive oil. That stops it being vegan, but they like the flavour and they like the taste of that, and it can stick very, very well. This is just normal running honey, but you can use Manuka, whatever you like. I've also brought a generic brand of vodka. Now, vodka mixed with witch hazel and then a few drops of, we've got rosemary and we've got lavender essential oil, and if you apply that to your roots, to the scalp, it helps get rid of dandruff.
Amazing. Right, briefly, where can people attend? Your courses?
This is at Hucknall Library. It's part of the Inspire group.
Yeah.
It's the Community Learning and Skills Service. And we run them all. We're going to run them all over Nottingham and Nottinghamshire. New one's going to start in March. You can learn anything you like, not just
Love
this,
it.
anything you like.
Thank you so much. You're going to stick around. Great. Now, World